stuff is strong too. We live? We in?
We are. Whoa. Okay.
Ooh, looking quite pale. Oh, it's this TV. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Ike, Flipside Music. And I'm here with
Well, I'll be over there in a second. I gotta.
Dylan momentarily.
Yeah, everything got bumped on the mixer. It looks like.
Oh, I'm also here with Ziggy.
Yes.
And we are dialing in the final adjustments to whatever's going on there. So, what? First,
There we go.
it's the first F.A.Q of 24.
Yeah, exactly.
The first F.A.Q of 2024. Welcome to a new year. A new me, a new you, new Dylan.
Ish.
Ish. You know.
Same bowler.
Same bowler.
Yeah.
Same gray. More
gray hair.
More
Yeah.
gray hairs. That's how every year is going to work out, it feels like.
I guess it only goes one direction after a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Down.
Yes.
So what's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Guitar Extravaganza Thursday Cavalcade of Tone that we do. After this, you guys get to go watch the guys from Texas Toast, if you want.
Yeah.
And then go over to Dylan Talks Tone. Talk to that guy for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice
About
Thursday.
Pickups and such.
Yeah, it's a nice Thursday for you.
Yeah.
We're all juiced up.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah.
Should have gone and got more, but it's all right.
I don't know. I think this is the last one.
Oh, okay.
You want to share?
No, that's okay.
You want to sip of some of this?
I'm
You want some of this? Yeah, so we got all juiced up on cappuccino. Well, not really cappuccinos, but mocha pot coffee, which is just strong as shit.
Yeah.
As you
Which
can
is
tell,
probably
it's
how
a
it
bunch of
started.
stuff.
Yeah, there was some guy that like made overly strong coffee. He's like, hey, let's just call this something else and sell it.
That stuff will get you over the hurdle, that's for sure.
Yes.
But yeah. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody? Good Thanksgiving? No. Good
New Year's?
New Year's?
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody have a good New Year. There's only a few people in here, but hopefully everybody did.
Yeah.
Did you do anything for New Year's? New Year's Eve?
Not in particular, no. I mean, I just, usually there's a, like, I don't know if they're a family. There's people up on the hill that end up shooting off fireworks. So usually end up staying up late regardless because there's literally no point in going to bed before they're done doing it. Yeah. Because, like, everybody in the neighborhood. But I always contribute and I do blow, like, my Viking horn and it's pretty fun because every once in a while, like, some dude up on the hill will make a Lord of the Rings reference if they catch it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah, it is pretty fun because, like, I've never heard it from a distance, but I know you got to be able
like talking.
Every once in a while, I'll hear somebody yell, but yeah, they're like just up on the hill, and then when they're in their backyard when they do the fireworks.
Oh,
so
okay.
like, but if they're talking, their voices are kind of going down the hill, so you can usually hear them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't
But
do
yeah,
shit.
nothing in particular. No.
I fell asleep early.
Yeah.
Well, not really early. I had no intention of staying up late, but I think I was up until like 11, and then I was like,
Oh,
nah,
okay.
I'm good.
Yeah.
But I wasn't watching any holiday ball drop
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
or
no,
anything. I was like Call of Duty Plunder
Yeah.
because they finally brought Plunder back.
Oh yeah, that
So
was actually
Warzone.
fun. Okay.
So I'm like, finally. So a little bit of Call of Duty,
Nice.
a little bit of guitar work. That's it. That was it. I don't.
Okay.
It's amateur night, man. No.
Well, yeah, I mean, going out, yeah, like going to somebody's house is a little different, but yeah, there wasn't as much of that this year.
It's different, but it's still the problem is the drive home.
Yes.
It's like even if you're good,
Other
you
people
don't
are
know
not.
who else, yeah, other people are not.
Yes.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
But so what else do we got?
I don't know. I don't know if anything in particular happened in the greater world of guitardom this
In the
this
last
week.
couple
Yeah.
in the last week, everybody's gearing up for the NAMM show here in another couple weeks.
Yeah.
Me and Dylan are both flying out. I'm gonna go check that out. And
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's been how long now? 5 years?
has it been 5 years since we?
Well, I think.
I mean, I went last year.
Oh yeah, yeah. Was it the 2019 one or 2018 one? It's been a while.
Since we both went?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pre-pandemic,
Yeah, it
so
was.
it had to be 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were going to go. No, wait.
Might have been 19 because like before we knew because it was I think we were hoping or thinking about going in 2020 and then that's when everything started happening.
Yeah, it's
was
either
that month, but-
28. Yeah, it was. I don't remember. So
Yeah.
I don't know the last, but it's been
Yeah.
a number of years now. So
Yes.
yeah, it's going to be good to go. like I said, I went last year, which was fun. It was kind of calm, which was nice, because it's usually this madness. There was a lot of YouTubers and stuff, but it was less madness last year than it was in previous years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would just be nice if
it was 2019. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Ben confirmed. Yeah, it was 2019. Yeah.
All right, so Ben.
Yeah, Ben remembers. Thank you, Ben.
I'm glad somebody remembers. I can't remember.
Well, I just know, like, for me, like, 2020, obviously for everybody, it's a delineating moment. But I remember the intention we both thought of going, and then ended up we were both like, well, it's a good thing we didn't, because that was when, like, literally that month is when everything started going to shit.
The world exploded.
Yeah, so I kind of remember, like, thinking, like, oh, shit, we kind of really lucked out by not going, because we could have been in that first, that first batch, which was... Like, that was when it was scarier in that first part of it, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It was probably a good thing that we didn't go.
Yes.
But I'm looking forward to it this year, talking to the different folks. So it ought to be pretty interesting, and it's been a while since we went. We're getting an Airbnb this time, so that's kind of going to be a lot.
Yeah, that'll be a lot
different, because that way we're not, just in a one-room thing.
Yes.
I mean, not like we haven't all, done that before. But this ought to be pretty nice. We got outside.
Yeah, I was going to say we can actually relax a bit.
And the whole nine.
Well, I think this time it'll feel more like a real trip, whereas last time it really did just feel like the show. Like, that was kind of all that was the only thing that was breaking it up, was just going to the show, going back to the hotel, and then back. So. Yeah,
this time we got a car and everything.
Yeah.
We saved a little bit of money on the Airbnb, because we're jumping in with a bunch of other people. So I was able to kind of like, let's make sure we got a vehicle to get around.
Yeah.
Because we can't walk. Usually we try to get a spot where we can just walk to the show, which is good. It's good and bad, because by the time you're done with the show, your feet hurt. It sucks. You just.
Speaking of which, actually, I should probably figure out some
kind of footwear.
Well, yeah, something other than boots.
Those aren't gonna.
No.
Otherwise, you're gonna.
No, I remember last time I just
leave you at the play Airbnb with your feet up.
Well, it's funny, because like really, it's like walking around. I'll probably end up doing better than if we were just like walking around and standing. Like if we were just walking and standing like for a show all day like that, does more damage to me than just straight walking. So
yeah, no, I agree. For me, for walking around, it's not the walking bit doesn't hurt my legs or my back or anything.
Yeah.
It's usually my feet are shot.
Yeah.
By the end of the day,
even
though, I walk. In the course of a day here, I get 6,000 to 7,000 steps.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because ever since we
like,
came over here, I've been average, because it was between like 5 to 7 over there, and I've noticed over here it's between 6 to 8, just because everything's just a little bit bigger.
A little bit farther.
Yeah, so it's like it is kind of nice, because I do feel like, especially with everything, it's like at least we're getting a fair amount of walking just being here, which is good.
Yeah, when at the NAMM show, we were probably doing 12 ish. So it's more, but it's not going to be too bad. Actually, this morning I got up because I was like, I got better order some new shoes so they get here on time and break them in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's bad news.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. Did we do our hellos for some of the other guys that just rolled in?
We're kind of easing into the new year here.
Yeah. Sean and Jacob just joined, and then looks like Doc. Yep, there's Doc. Eric was actually, I think, the first one in there. And he kind of said, the COVID years were kind of, I feel like that is for a lot of people. Like for me, there's something odd between like 2020 to 2022. It just feels like one smattering of time. Like it doesn't feel like separate years to me in my head. It's just kind of one long.
Yeah, it's kind of like we time traveled. It was very odd.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like somebody hit the pause button. Like everybody, we all still aged and got fatter because nobody could go anywhere. But it was, it was still different. Like,
yeah, it was just, all of it, even the business stuff. It's like everything got.
Yeah.
We were riding this giant wave of sales and everything, and now like 2023, everybody's like, hey, the wave is gone.
Yeah, that little bubble.
So you just hopefully,
hopefully you weren't counting on it too much.
Well, I think, but I think a lot of people that have been in business for a while or just understand business realized, like, this is an anomaly. This isn't normal. Don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Thinking that all of a sudden this is the new normal. We've had those conversations back then. Like, this is great, but this is not normal.
Yeah, we just got to ride the wave, but don't count on another one coming right behind it. Yeah.
Right, because this year was, hey, the wave is gone.
Yeah, we're going.
This is
We're going back out.
Yeah,
to
we're on the
shore.
other side
Yeah,
of the wave,
yeah,
and now
yeah.
it's leveled off, and it's still been fine compared to like if we took our sales and all that stuff
Oh yeah, yeah.
prior to
For
the
sure.
pandemic. So
Yeah, in a
it's
weird
still
way, that
good.
was a necessary bump that is still helping us. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, it is kind of a weird way to, but you have to glass half full most of that shit because that was just a weird time all the way around. So I'm glad we're out of it.
glad we're out of there.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're out of the old place. I'm glad we're into the new place. So
Yeah.
we're very much looking forward to 2024 as far as what we're going to do and
Yeah, seeing what an
Stuff
actual
that's
year is
gonna-
like in this place now
Yeah.
that we're here.
see what it's going to be.
Well,
and
actually,
get
too-
everything going.
Yeah, I was
All
just
the
gonna say
stuff
getting
in the
this room
it's
going.
cool.
Yeah, because yeah, it's like we've been knowing what we were gonna do in this room, but it's like now this year's where it's finally gonna start happening, which is nice. So
It's going to happen
Yeah.
Sunday,
yeah,
actually. It will
guess
start to happen on Sunday.
looks like I could probably lower the brightness. We are a bit pale.
I
This makes it look worse, but over there is more
This
accurate.
makes
Yeah,
us
over
look
there is
like-
more accurate, but still, it's still. Because it's
Yeah.
like I know it's winter time, but I'm not that light.
Yeah. No, this thing makes us look like we're just powder.
Yeah, we're ashy.
The old movie powder. Yeah, we're really
Yeah.
ashy. Sweet. Whatever that was, sweet.
I didn't see. Yeah.
All right. So who else got in? Oh, Paul McNary just got in.
Yeah, there's people.
So very cool. Carla's here as well. Yeah. So what are we looking at today?
Today we're gonna do the Blumes, which is the cousin of the Plumes. Yeah, it's basically, from what I understand, and it seems to be exactly that. Because this one I did actually try a little bit before we hopped out here. Not that it needed to be, since it's pretty
Pretty
basic.
much
Although there is a
thing.
crazy volume jump on one of them, so I'm actually glad I knew about that ahead of time.
Really?
So that way you guys don't get just blasted in the head with it, because there's one mode. I don't know if it's just like a clipping bypass, but it's loud.
Really?
Yeah, compared to the other two. But yeah, the way they're kind of billing this one is essentially it's in obviously the vein of the Plume, so it's an overdrive, but it's more tailored for bass, so it doesn't cut off nearly as much low end. It doesn't tighten up quite as much, but what's cool is it does kind of have this really grindy kind of I don't know, like a really gritty, gnarly kind of low end drive,
Yeah, from
which
what
is
I
what
heard-
it's supposed to be.
When I heard it earlier, I was like, "Ooh, that's
Yeah.
nice." But it's
Yeah.
not really. It's understandable with what you said with the tightness on the low end,
Yes.
because I mean you're.
Because to me,
adding
there's actually,
more-
like Eric and I
more
were
there.
talking about this, there's still merits to using the Plumes for bass. That's why actually I think we'll try to do guitar and bass if we can, because
Yeah, I'll grab
you
bass.
could do bass, I'll do maybe some of the, actually I could try with low end guitar, because I kind of want to see how it does with that too.
Oh yeah, we got the C.
Yeah, the C sharp
C
yeah.
Sharpcaster.
But yeah, I mean the Plumes is awesome for bass as it is, so having the Blumes be an option is pretty sweet. And I think honestly it's going to be one of those things where, guitar players are going to dip into the Blumes and bass players are going to dip into the Plumes, so everybody kind of gets to share.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah. Because honestly, a lot of times using things that are tailored for bass on guitar is a lot of fun. It doesn't always, doesn't always go magically
Doesn't
in a
always
mix.
it doesn't always translate.
Yeah, but honestly, for recording, when you just you want some like added texture. Because Jake and I've done that a lot of times, where we just throw on something that's overly heavy in the low end, so that if you have something else that's kind of bright on top of it, it just sounds like two extra really thick guitars rather than one kind of brittle one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that's the main thing. I mean, I went ahead and put the Plumes with the Blumes so that we can end up trying
Kinda
them.
do A/B.
Yeah, because I think right now most of the videos are, a little bit of hair. Thanks, Iggy. But yeah, I was gonna say a little comparisons
You all
that.
right? How much of that coffee did you have?
I had no, it was one of his hairs. It was like right in my face. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where I think, like I said, not only is it going to be kind of fun to try both, but most of the demos right now are just kind of focusing on bass. So
Yeah.
I think it'll be kind of
Yeah,
cool
let's
to
do-
hear it on
like you
guitar
said-
and both. Yeah.
Yeah, with something in a drop tuning, that ought to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, what do you want to do first? Do you want me to grab a bass?
Yeah, start with bass. I was
Let
going
me
to say
go
you
grab
can
something.
kind of take your pick of, I think most of the basses are in this room are going to be over there.
I think we only got two. I'll just get a J bass.
Okay.
Well, we got here. Just maybe a Fender player.
Actually, let's put just a touch of reverb, maybe
Are we FM to play it?
back the delay off. I think it is going to be a little
This thing
funky.
tuned up.
Actually, I guess you know what? Let me see. I might have it hooked up for the.
Oh yeah, how are we gonna do this and hear it?
Well, we're gonna hear it through that. It'll be fine. You just don't turn up too
Don't
loud.
go too loud.
But
So,
the other thing I was
volume
gonna
up.
say is, let me see if I can pull up. I should be able to pull up the tune-up stuff and switch it to a bass cabinet, at least for the emulation.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. So we're doing all our technical bits.
Yes.
We're getting there.
The joys of tuning. That was like
As always, this is the great.
Tony, like Bob Ross's cousin Tony Ross that does the joys of tuning.
Jim Ross.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go with.
All right, we got Dustin Moran is in the house. Brad Guitar Miller's here. What's happening? Brian Duncan. All the dudes are showing up. Terry Triple G's in the house.
Didn't work. Let's see. Okay.
We ready?
Yeah, got it on a bass cab emulation. Let me squeeze in here. Okay.
Try to figure out this. Just extra long.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then Demogorgon off. Let's make sure everybody's off. Terminal off. King off. Okay, nothing running. All right, go ahead and give me a clean tone. Cool. Let's see how it's doing over on the. Oh, yeah. Need to see how it's doing over on the string part before we hit it. Alright.
Just need a little.
Well, it's probably going to warm up as you play it a bit.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of. There we go.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to start. Oh, actually, I forgot to enable the pedal camera.
Terry, this is a Player Series Fender. Player Series Jazz bass.
Good boy, you found the right spot. All right. That's close. Okay, so yeah, we'll just start in mode 1, pretty neutral with the tone and gain, and then I'll kind of ride the volume as needed.
Sweet.
All right.
Terry said, really? It looks small like an infinity. I'm not that small a guy, dude, just so you know.
Yeah, I was just say we're both around 6'1".
Yeah,
so,
we're about 6'1",
yeah.
north of, definitely north of, well, I'm about 230. Dylan's north
I don't
of
know
that.
where I'm at anymore. Yeah.
Dylan's like, I don't
believe in
really
pounds.
believe in numbers.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's really more of
You can't confine me with
capacity,
numbers. Yeah, exactly.
you know?
back off that reverb a little bit. Right.
Well, that's kind of, I like that kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, Music Therapy Labs is in here too.
So the tone definitely takes it from pretty dark, and I actually kind of like that though. The tone roll back. It kind of gives it a not quite an uprighty thing, but it kind of gives it a more mellow. Yeah.
Well, it gives it a nice little bit of like, just a nice air kind of.
Yeah. And then let's see how bright it gets. Anyway, that definitely adds a fair amount of noise. Get it pretty plucky. A little too plucky there, but like right about here sounds pretty good. You guys let me know if it sounds alright. Since, like I said, since we're doing bass, it's a little different, but hopefully it sounds alright. Alright, so that's mode 1. Like I said, I'm gonna. Well, actually, here I guess we may as well see how far the gain goes.
Sounds woolly. Yes, I agree.
I really like it pulled back though. Like
Yeah, I
it's,
kind of like it when it's a little
Yeah.
swampier.
yeah, I really like it rolled back like that. That's
I kind of like that too.
I really like that for that. Like it really does work pretty well for
Yeah, I think I like it kind of more dialed back.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what mode 2 does. Like I said, I think that was the bypass one, so I'm going to drop the volume in between just so it doesn't get crazy.
Okay.
Too wild and crazy.
Two wild and crazy guys. We're here to have good times. You probably don't remember any.
No, I do remember those were amazing. Yeah, the Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, those were amazing.
We're two wild and crazy,
Crazy
guys.
guys. Yeah, those are beyond classic. Like those need to be preserved in the Congress.
archives.
Yeah.
Oh, you can kind of almost.
Yeah,
I
one's a little
really
pluckier.
like that.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
I kind of like that because it does have the clarity of the.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking rolling back on this one does. It still has more, yeah, it's a little more. I know clacky is usually a bad word, but I kind of like it with bass, and sometimes it's like it's
sounds tighter though too.
Yeah.
I don't know where I went with that. But yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I gotta see what yeah, the mids are like I wouldn't say they're more aggressive. They're maybe a little more defined on this setting.
Does it clip it a little bit?
It's really dry in here. Everything I keep, it's like a little staticky. Yeah, I really like that one too. Alright, we'll go to mode 3. Let me back this back to noon. Okay, yeah, this one's a little quieter.
What do we got going on here? Dashly Dave's in the house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dan's in here too. What's happening, Dan?
Joey Dano, too. Is that who you meant? Or?
Joey Dano. Well, right.
Yeah.
Dan is right above that.
Yeah.
Joey Dano guitars. Very cool. Good evening as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Got Matt over at Texas Toast. Hey, man.
Yeah. Matt Texas Toast is hanging out with us
I guess
too.
I'll have to wave at Chris fondly from across the room.
What's he doing?
He's painting. You might not even be able to see him, I guess.
Painting the new icon.
Cool. This one sounds softer. I don't know if it feels softer to you. It sounds softer in terms of like a little
It's got a
squishy.
little bit more squishy.
Yeah. This one kind of reminds me of just like if you had a really quiet cranked up Ampeg, it kind of has that more of that sound to it. You know, where it's like it's not a fuzz, but it's kind of squishy like a fuzz, but
Yeah, it's kind of
driven,
got
yeah.
a fuzz feel.
And then just for fun, let's add a grand orbiter. I just want to see what it does to it.
Like, we always need a little phaser in it. Well, that'll work good with this.
So yeah, what did you get? That jump. So Dustin is asking if the special cranker and the Blumes, if they're similar. I would say you're kind of in that ballpark. I mean, it's definitely a little different because I feel like the special cranker to me honestly feels more and sounds more like a treble booster. Like it kind of, I know Earthquaker doesn't necessarily have their version of like a Rangemaster, but if I were to pick all of their pedals, that would be the one that's closest to like a Rangemaster. This one to me, I mean, it is very much what they're describing. It kind of has the same grinding kind of sound that the Plumes has, but it's just a little more in that low register, which is, it's a little more mellow, not quite as, because the Plumes to me is a very, very tight pedal. This one is very loose. Like it sounds loose on guitar, it sounds loose on bass. It's just a kind of loose feeling low end. Whereas this is always pretty tight. The Plumes is always kind of tighter.
We should do.
We should, and one I've wanted to do. I've had an idea for one for a bit, so maybe next week we'll try it if we get everything set up again. We'll try to do, because I've wanted to do a treble booster shootout or like a Germania, like something in that vein. So like it'd be fun to do like the Naga Viper. I have the Tony Iommi one, so we could use that for that. But then we'd also have like the special cranker in there, the Sky Boost from Black Arts, the germanium filter from Death by Audio. So like we could go through quite a few of them.
I'm just reading that. I'm listening to
Oh, no, you're good.
But also we do have, there's a new Naga Viper coming out.
Yes, yeah, the V2, which will be fun. I don't know, does that come out? Would that come out by next? Is that next?
I don't know.
That quickly?
I don't even know what day it is yet.
Okay. Shot. We're not quite in the right tuning, but
it's close enough. I think everybody will get the idea.
Oh, it's a Motorhead. That's fine though.
give that a shot with the?
Oh, the sharp
We
gasket?
got about 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Just to see.
Just
But yeah,
to see how
kind
it
of
goes. But I like the way that thing sounds.
Yeah.
I think that sounds pretty darn good. Oh, Ziggy, watch your face, buddy.
Sorry, buddy.
It's a good. You got a good spot though.
Yeah. You're okay, but I didn't mean to get the cable in your face. He's like, it's okay, I'll survive. Well, this guy actually held up pretty good over the week.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So, giving it a shot. Obviously, this guitar is in C sharp. Well, it's not on.
It's definitely squishy. Yeah, it gets a little weird in the upper range.
I think it's definitely better suited
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, it's not bad in the high end. I guess if you had,
It's not bad, but it's not.
if you had like a little bit, like a really tight, bright amp, this would actually hit. So kind of like what, was it Doug or Dan that was asking about the special cranker? Like this does feel like it would be more in that family, but like even squishier. 'Cause, I mean, it sounds like it's crisp. Like it's very crisp, but it's I don't know, it's a little like, it feels like the high end is squishy, but the low end is kind of crisp. It's kind of a weird, it's a little different. It's always a little squishy. What are we doing on time?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess just for shits and giggles, we should A/B with the plume since we've got it. So
do it.
If you want to do bass first, and then we can.
Yeah.
That way I can hit both controls at the same time.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick thing.
Yeah.
Just leave the phaser on. All right. Ready?
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do, I guess, mode. We'll do similar settings, even though it's kind of arbitrary, but we'll just kind of do it. There's Plumes, over to Blumes. It's weird, they say that the Blumes is supposed to have less gain, but at least on bass it sounds like more gain.
More gain. To
Yeah.
me, I mean, click it over.
Yeah, that sounds like more for sure
It
there.
certainly sounds like more.
Yeah. But I do get what Eric's saying, like that is a nice, articulate, tight bass tone.
I mean, I think that sounds really good on just the regular Plumes.
Yeah. Yeah, one just has a little more gain, a little more squish. Let's, I guess, add a little gain on the plume, see if we can get them close or not.
You have to add like more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still not quite there. Alright, we'll go to mode 2.
Mode 2. Dos modes.
Dos modios. Man, that is a punch. You guys can't hear it in the room, but like that mode 2 is like bam.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's a very nice, just little. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I can see why Eric was saying that. Like, this adds a lot more grit than Plumes does. So you almost gotta max out the. Yeah, and even then, it's still not quite. Alright, and then mode 3.
Mode 3.
Yeah, a lot more gain. I'd say that's the most similar so far.
Yeah, those
But,
are about
yeah.
the closest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the closest so far. So if you were to Venn diagram this, we just found the center.
Yeah, there's the center. go.
So that's pretty comparable. So yeah. So if you were gonna compare them, start right about here. That gives you at least an idea. Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, we're close enough, I think.
Well, I guess we could. Do you want to do one with like the guitar and see how it goes? Oh, actually, too, while we're here, just for shits and giggles.
Just for funds?
Yeah.
Funsies?
The two together is actually pretty sweet. Just messing around with the technical language. Yeah, I was gonna say the two together are actually pretty great, and at 99 a piece, that's a pretty sweet.
bad.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet duo. Doesn't take up that much space, as you can see once you put them together. So, yeah, I would say that I really like it. I like the Blumes.
No,
I think it's good.
for the dough. I think you can't beat it.
Yeah, honestly, between the three that they have now, the Special Cranker, the Plumes, and the Blumes, like you really can't. Like you have three really good overdrives to choose from at 99 a piece, and all three of them together would actually sound pretty great too. But yeah, any one of the three, I don't think you can go wrong depending on what you want out of it. Like if you have a bright amp that, because honestly, like to me, this in front of a bassman would actually sound pretty good. Because it's like a lot of bassmans can, well, even twin reverbs, they can kind of fight you to stay clean a little bit. Whereas like this would just kind of soften the edges a bit. So yeah, I think it's a good one. I mean, it's cool because like it's kind of what I expected, but it's nice when something actually is what you expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already like the Plumes, so
Yes.
I mean, I kind of already anticipated that there wasn't going to be that much of a difference.
Well, I
You know, bring it
anticipated
into
a difference. I just
into the
didn't.
bass,
Yeah.
similar, but like similar drive,
Yes. Yeah.
tones.
Yeah.
I think the Blumes definitely plays different. It feels different,
Yes.
obviously, but I think it still sounds pretty damn good. And if
Something
you're looking
like-
for,
it's not like it's so amazing that I'm crying. It is pretty great, but I got something in my
we've
eye.
never seen it. This doesn't happen like this.
Yeah, no, I got something
This
in
kind
my
of
eye.
emotion just doesn't happen.
It's really, really dry in here, you know?
Right. I don't know, it's humidity or something.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to onions.
Yeah, Ziggy can attest. Can't
Oh,
you?
there he is. He's up. He's up, Mr. Buddy.
Here, so people can see you. There you go.
There you go, buddy.
Your cute little face. Yeah.
Mr. Zigoats. All right, I think it's done.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're done. All right, well, thanks everybody for hanging out, checking out the Blooms with us today. Go over and check out our friends over at Texas Toast Guitars. They will be talking about stuff
Yes. And
Today?
things, maybe even, some things and
stuff,
other
shit stuff and
yeah.
things. And then after that, go talk to Dylan Talks Tone, and I'm sure he'll be talking something about some other stuff. I don't know what he's talking about tonight. So go check those guys out, and I guess we will see you guys
on the flip side.
on the flip side, which is like next week on Thursday.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.